One of the big things, we've talked about at Baker Mayfield's injury. So Kevin Stefanski was asked, in hindsight, does he look back and think about potentially handling Baker's injury differently, maybe sitting him down? And also, the Browns said they're going to move forward with Baker Mayfield into this offseason as far as planning goes. Here's Kevin Stefanski on that.
Baker fought through those injuries, was medically cleared to play, each of those weeks, and practiced throughout those weeks and felt good. I don't think, and you guys have spoken to Baker, I don't think Baker's using any of that as an excuse. And also, not denying that guys play through injuries. So he pushed through it. Again, I know there are plays and moments that he's going to want back, and that's part of playing football, playing quarterback position and trying to get better. So looking forward to him getting his surgery, spending some time in rehab, and then getting back on it and finding ways to improve. I think about it in terms of our entire team. We were inconsistent at times, and we just have to string better play together, both as a team and individually. And I've seen Baker play at a very high level, and I'm confident he'll get this surgery, and he's going to work real hard this offseason to bounce back.
And Hayden, Coach Stefanski's kind of alluding to what we've said. It's not one thing. The right tackle being out affected it. You didn't have your third tackle the entire year. You're playing with your fourth and fifth tackle. So everything is kind of interrelated, and the focus goes on the quarterback play because he's touching the ball on every single snap.
Yeah, I mean, that's the bottom line. This is a head coach and quarterback business. I mean, I can name you probably every quarterback and every head coach in the NFL because they're the ones that get the praise and the blame and the whatever. I mean, that's just how it goes. And I think Baker Mayfield's, mentally tough enough to handle that. But I think sometimes it's a little difficult to handle, some of the other stuff. So, yeah, he's right that Baker Mayfield doesn't deserve all the blame this season, doesn't deserve all the praise this season. Yes, he deserves praise for fighting through the injury, but there are a lot of other guys that do it. But I think it's not. I don't think you're going to have a fair evaluation of what Baker Mayfield is based on last year. I don't. I've said this from the beginning. If he finds himself elsewhere in another situation, I think he's going to thrive. So it's a really difficult thing. I think the Browns, now that they've kind of ironed things out and they've had some conversations, I think that they should bring it back one more time and give Baker one more opportunity to earn that extension. If he doesn't, you move on. Try to improve through the draft, maybe free agency, whatever, and then you go from there. But I don't think you can, I don't think there's too many chances to give a guy that seems as if he could be the future of your franchise at quarterback, especially given if he was dealing with injury.
Yeah, and again, we're not going to know the severity of that injury. I think it affected him a whole lot more than they were letting on, and even than Baker was letting on.